one day we feel this day all of us will die. The war it started, and we was in the break, and the boom start to everywhere around. I woke up from the sleeping. I just saw the notification from Telegram. I saw the name of our buildings. It's already destroyed.
Assalamualaikum, brother Anas Kamal Abil Atah.
Walaikum
Do I
assalam.
pronounce it correctly?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Welcome to Malaysia.
Welcome.
If I'm not mistaken, you are from Palestine.
Yes.
So how long have you been in Malaysia?
Yeah, actually 5 years ago.
MashaAllah, 5 years ago.
Yes.
Before we go deep into that, the first time you step into this country, what was your perception about Malaysia? The weather, the people, the food?
Yeah, the weather, it's a different story. In Palestine, in Gaza and Palestine, we have 4 seasons.
Yeah.
But when we came here, it was one season for every years. Yeah, then it was it's hard to climb, to adapt with it. But it's okay, it's considered a summer season.
Summer season
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah, and we can, alhamdulillah, no need to wear a jacket and like that.
I see. Malaysia, we have also a few seasons. We have summer, we have flood, and we have rainy day.
Yeah, rainy day every day.
Every day.
Every day. Rainy.
What about the people?
The people? They friendly.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, to be honest, they friendly, too friendly.
Too friendly,
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Before this, and yeah.
And I like them. At the first time I put myself in airport, when I came to airport, the people start to smile on my face. I don't know any one of them. And they, when I walk, need to see the immigration and like that. Everyone smile and send salam. How are you? And
MashaAllah.
it was quite friendly.
Do you feel at home?
Yes.
Before this, I did interview Lin Saleh.
Yes.
She's from Syria, and his parents also from Palestine.
Yeah.
And when I asked her what is her favorite food, she said nasi lemak. What about you?
For me, nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng,
Yeah.
MashaAllah.
Nasi goreng.
You're able to eat tom yum here?
Yeah, I already ate it, but one time it was original tom yum.
Original
then,
tom yum.
Yeah, then it was so hot, so chilly, so I can't afford it. But usually in the, I stay in Mahalla, UIA, then I can afford it because they make it for a student, international and like that. Then it's quite chilly.
MashaAllah. So now you are studying in UIA.
Yeah, yes.
What course is it?
I study economics course, business administration.
MashaAllah. I studied in UIA before.
Oh,
so
mashallah.
you are my neighbor. I was in Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Laws.
Oh, beside you.
Because every time I want to go to my class, I will go through economic department first, economic kuliah first.
Yeah, and there is the canteen there.
Yes.
In the economics. It's a famous for students.
Yes, including I always love to go there, especially the kebab over there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether there's
Kebab?
Yeah.
I
No
think
more already.
No more already. There is Arab rice and Malaysian
Cuisine.
Malaysian cuisine, yeah.
And you're staying in Mahalla.
Mahalla Farouk.
MashaAllah. Again, my neighbor. I was staying in Mahalla Siddiq.
Yo,
Yeah, and my favorite food is all the Arabic food in Farouk.
and Farouk. Yeah, I'm
Mashallah.
Abdo.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm Abdo still
MashaAllah. May
there.
Allah
Yeah.
bless him.
Inshallah.
His food is legendary.
Yes. Every day we had a dinner there,
Oh, MashaAllah.
Fahsa and Aqta.
Subhanallah. All right, this is about you now. So, can you explain a little bit more about your first moment when you first arrived in this country? What made you to decide to stay here in Malaysia, to continue your study here?
Yeah, actually I was came with my parents to just visit for 10 days or 12 days like that. The flight ticket it was after 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
Then my uncle he was here and we came to visit him in Malaysia. He was he was PhD here.
Mm-hmm.
Then after 2 days I feel I am in the place, amazing place. Why I should to leave it and like that? And I asked my parents, can I complete my study here? They was ask, you have a study in Gaza and like them. I told them I like, and I would to complete it here.
MashaAllah.
They going to ask about there if there any school accept and like that, and Alhamdulillah we found the international school accepted, and I already told them okay I can make a challenge for myself and complete my study high school here, and actually I will tell you there is يعني the first semester was pass.
All right.
Yeah, then I started from the second semester here. Yeah, and they finished many of lessons
Mm-hmm.
and too big to study, mathematics. And
Yeah,
I was
correct.
in the science major.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was a little of hard to complete from the second semester.
But do you manage to survive?
Alhamdulillah, I survived and good marks.
Oh, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, even I faced many problem to the school didn't give me the visa.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
every month I should to go outside or I go to the make a special bus and like that. Then it was a little of hard, but Alhamdulillah I survived and got good marks, like 83
Oh,
percentage.
that's good.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. And for your information, I'm not good in mathematics.
Also me,
But you managed to survive, Alhamdulillah.
yeah, but Alhamdulillah I survived from it.
Before we go further, for the viewers to know, because usually our Arabic brothers they pronounce P in B, right?
PNB.
I remember my Arab lecturer. He said that your PowerPoint is not powerful. Actually, he want to say your PowerPoint is not powerful. It
Yeah.
means that the P is pronounced in B.
Yeah, we pronounce it in Arabic, not
Yes,
in
yes,
English.
correct. Because there's no P in Arab, right?
Yes.
And even my lecturer said, "Brother, get me a Bibsi." What?
Bibs.
Bibs? Oh, Pepsi. Mashallah. That's why I
Yeah.
can understand what you're talking
Yes.
about. So now, let us go a little bit earlier to your early days in Palestine, because
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, you have gone through many wars since 2008. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
can you
Actually,
care to share?
yeah, actually, and the first war was in Palestine. I I I was live at this time. At my age, it was 7 years old. Yeah, then I remember something what's happened in these days. I was in the school.
I see.
We have final exam on the school. I was in the
Oh,
second
you
level
were
of a
in the
school.
second level
Yeah, and we
of the
were
building, is it?
yeah.
I mean, your study.
Yeah, my study in the school
Second level.
second يعني second level.
Yeah.
Then
It's like primary 2 in Malaysia.
primary too, yeah. I go to school and we need to make a final exam and like that. يعني during the exam, in the middle of the exam, the war it's started.
Mm-hmm.
And all of teachers they start to calling come to bus, and the driver for us he came to us and hug us, but he يعني put us in the bus and come back to the home, and they announce on the television there is a war will be, and the Israeli people start to shoot buildings and destroy buildings there. It was يعني so hard to live this situation when you small.
How old were you?
Now
I
actually
mean, during that day.
old, yeah,
The
7
first
years
war. Oh,
7 years,
7 year old.
yeah, 7 years old.
You already faced the first war when you were
Yeah,
7.
yeah.
MashaAllah.
And now I was 7, but another children they was 4, and they was so hard to them.
How long was the war? in 2008, way back in 2008?
2008, it was around 50 days or 30. No, 2014, it was 50 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the
2008?
2008, it was 30 days, like that.
MashaAllah. It's around a month of
Yeah,
war.
month.
What was the most difficult memory that you will never forget during the 2008 war?
You know, in the 2008, يعني all people, we live in the near to the borders with the Jewish and the army and like that. One day we felt this day we will, all of us will die.
Allah.
Yeah, then we should to leave the home at the middle of the night. And my father and my uncles start to collect us and put on the car, and one car go and come back again. You know, I can't imagine that because it's so hard.
Yeah.
So hard. You know, يعني my father, he was care about the children more than about himself or his brothers.
How
That
many
one
siblings
elder.
do you have?
For me, I have 5 siblings,
MashaAllah.
three brother with me and 3 sisters.
Allah.
But my cousins, they was more than 100.
Oh,
My
MashaAllah.
cousins
Your
and my
cousins.
neighbor around they live in the same building, around 100. Then you know it's hard to move quickly
Yeah, yeah.
at this time, and we start to look about the any apartment accept us, because you know in the middle of the city, the people sometimes they have a peace, kind of a peace, but we need to ask them if you can rent us for the war and like that.
Compared to the compared to the war in 2008, what about the war in 2012 and 2014? Does it get worse or even maybe a little bit lighter than before?
2012, it was the time is shorter than
The 2008 war.
2008, but they was killed the important person for the party of Hamas.
Yeah.
His name Ahmad al-Jabari.
Ahmed
If you
al-Jabari, yeah.
they killed him, and the war it started from this point at the Maghrib time, يعني 7 a.m. and like
Yeah.
that. The war it started, and you know we was in the pray, and the boom start to everywhere around, and I start to cry. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah.
I was
If I'm in your position, I do not only cry. I couldn't
yeah,
imagine what should I respond.
yes. Then we finished the prayer and running to the home to my family to see my father and like that, and we didn't move. The situation it was quite of يعني not hard like 2088,
Mm-hmm.
and it was short. Then we just move from our buildings because it's around 6th floor. We go to the hometown with my grandfather and the grandmother.
Any one of your siblings or maybe your relatives or your friend who was killed during either of the war?
My uncles, his name is
Your
Muhammad.
uncles.
Yeah, rahimahullah. He killed in the 2014, not on 2012.
Well,
But يعني you know my neighbor, most of them يعني one, at least one or three, every war we lost one of them. Yeah, most of them.
what is the Palestinian mentality? Because compared to us in Malaysia, we don't have to face this kind of obstacle in our life. So, what is your mentality among the Palestinian when facing death? Do you think it's so hard, or it's already become something usual in your life? Because war is like your routine.
Yeah, it's become usual because you know if we say the children or the baby, he was 3 years and like that, and he know that he faced the war, and it will be like shocked at first, but when he يعني become five
When they grow
years
up,
and
yeah.
like that, his family will learn him about what will happen in the future, what maybe will happen. There is will attack and the Israeli peoples every moment you can expect, it's the war will come to you. Then in the next second war he will know something, and the third war he will it will become usually for him like what's happened to me.
Do you feel traumatized by the war throughout your life, in your history?
What you mean to
Do you feel traumatized? I mean, paranoid, or sometimes you become anxiety when you're alone because of the war that you have experienced before?
No, actually, we don't scared like what at the previous, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
scared about the
Future.
children,
Oh, the
about the
children.
children. My siblings, my siblings, 10 years and 7 years and like that. When the war it's start, I will scare about them and my cousins, their children and like that. But we know one day one of us, everyone, maybe he will kill in the building. We expect everything there in Palestine.
What about yourself? Does it have at least a bit in yourself that I am ready to die any day or any time when you are in Palestine?
Uh, we expect that, to be honest, but we're not ready still. There
Mm-hmm.
is still, we need to make a good things,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe we can, if uh, we be alive, we can survive, we can help many people and like that. Then and also the relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Mm-hmm.
No anyone he can say I am ready to die
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
because he need to make tawbah or
Yeah.
anything, yeah,
MashaAllah.
before he say ya Rabbi rji'un.
Yeah, yeah.
We should to attain something
Yeah.
to.
Our effort before we.
Yes.
When you come to Malaysia, what is your main reason which drive you to decide I should study in Malaysia? Is it because to escape the war, or you have bigger dream why you want to study here?
The peace. When I came here for the first time, I feel a peace.
Mm.
No any scare
Mm-hmm.
from
So
the.
you feel comfortable here?
Yeah, I feel comfortable. Then I decide to. It will be good to complete here, and in the quiet environment to study. And uh, for the high school, I told you I study high school here.
Yeah.
High school in
Which school
Palestine,
is it? Which school was it?
Libyan school,
Oh, I see.
Damai,
The
and the
international school in
yeah,
Damai. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The high school in Palestine and Gaza, it's so hard, not from the subjects,
Mm-hmm.
from the weather.
Surround
Yeah,
weather. Yeah,
around of you.
yeah.
Your neighbor will ask every time about you. Oh, Anas, how much he will get, and your father every day will pressure to you to study and like that. Kind of hard and
The
stress. Yeah,
surroundings,
stress.
stress. Yeah.
Yeah, when I came here, no anyone will ask me what you study, how much you will get, and like that. Then I just focus on my study and have a, a free mind to study. But
And
in Gaza, everyone he will ask you, your friends, everyone, did you study today? Did you like that?
even
Then
though you are free here, but it doesn't make you go astray from study. I mean that you remain focused, is it?
yeah, yeah.
What drive you to remain focused in your study?
Uh, the challenge I put it to myself.
I see.
I told you, I told my father and my parents, I need to study here.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said, you cannot. I told them, no, I can.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then now I have the object to do, to not
Mm.
disappoint my father and my parents, and he will pay to me, and
Mm-hmm.
I thanks to him to support me in this decision. Yeah. Then I don't need to disappointed him and
I
go
see.
get low marks and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Then I just focused on my study, and Alhamdulillah I achieve what I
Alhamdulillah.
was dream.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
What about the acceptance of the Malaysians, your friends, your neighbor maybe, or any other people around you?
Yeah, and
Because you mentioned that they are too friendly.
yes. My friends, I have a lot of friends in UIA, and
Mm-hmm.
most of them Malaysian and Asian country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they friendly. Yeah, seriously. And when I go to the
How
class,
friendly they are.
eh, I you know, يعني just the simple things. When you walk, they will smile to you
I
in your face,
see.
and that will add to you the value and good feeling.
Tabassumuka fi wajhi
Tabassum,
akhika
yeah,
sadaqah.
sadaqa. Yeah,
MashaAllah.
that's make you, and you should to reply. Some people aggressive to reply for the people, but I didn't do that because he smiled to you. You
Yeah.
should to reply it smile,
Smile back. Yeah.
not angry, look, and like that. Just when I go to the school, the class in the UIA, the doctor at first will ask me, "Oh, brother, where are you from?" And like that. When I say in Palestine, she will, يعني, for the doctors,
Yeah.
if girls, she will say, "Oh my God, you from Palestine? You don't look like Palestinian people." And my classmate, they will accept me and they will say welcome to our class and like that, and they will be excited to make a group team together
MashaAllah.
and like that.
So you feel at home.
Yeah, I feel, I will tell you about that sentence you said. Before 1 month, I was call my family and I told them, don't need to worry about me. I am in my home here.
Oh,
No,
MashaAllah.
no
You
need to
feel.
worry. Yeah, I feel, actually, when I go across the mahalla from here to here
Yeah,
and
yeah.
meet my friends and like that, I feel that this feeling's coming to me. I am in my home. 5 years, it's enough to feel like that.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Even my producer, he said that today we have Tom Holland. I was like, Tom Holland? Because you don't look like a typical Palestinian. You look like Tom Holland from Spider-Man.
Oh,
But you speak Arabic, mashallah.
yeah, yes.
So when you are studying in Malaysia, what is the advice from your father maybe reminding you what to do in this country?
Uh, the first advice, you should to take care of yourself
Mm.
and make the surveillance from Allah to you. You should to know Allah watch you what everything you do.
Mhm.
Because the culture kind of different, because there is a Chinese people and like that.
Yeah.
Then we should to focus about our moral, save
Mhm.
our morale and keep our morale and apply it here with
Mhm.
my friends, with my neighbor, with anyone. Like, we in Palestine, we was help anyone he needs the help. And Alhamdulillah, I was able to do that here.
Mm.
Sometimes if I see people, Malaysian people, I don't know them, he was yani holding something, grocery and like that. If I found him need to help, I go to him, brother,
MashaAllah.
can I help you and like that,
Mhm.
and he will like it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
then Alhamdulillah, I saved this advice from my father and apply
Subhanallah.
it until now. Alhamdulillah.
What a beautiful advice from him.
Yeah.
And Brother Anas, even though you are in Malaysia for almost 5 years, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What is your feeling when you hear the news back from your hometown, especially during the war in 2001 and 2022?
Yeah. I will tell you a story about
Please,
this
please.
one. Yeah. In 2021,
Yeah.
there was this, war on May,
On
and
me, yeah.
the last of Ramadan, before 2 years. Then I was here and was study in UIA and like that, but it was online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after 2 days or 3 days, the war it's become so dangerous,
Hmm.
and my family, after what happened after 2008, they bought the apartment in the middle of the middle of the Gaza, to ensure that we have another home to go to him, and at if anything's happened to
Yeah, yeah.
our home and like that. After 2 days, I call my father. He say the war has become so dangerous,
Getting
and
worse.
yeah, we will move to our home. And I told them it's okay, just take care of yourself. After 2 days, when I was I woke up from the sleeping. I just saw the notification from Telegram and WhatsApp and like that. I saw the name of our buildings. It's already destroyed.
Allah.
Oh my God! I- Without any feelings, without any introduction, I start to cry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Your family is there.
yeah, I saw the photo. I saw the photo and the notification. It's already destroyed totally. Then I start to cry, and it's already will not be on internet to call them. I start to search out any way to call them.
Yeah, how to get to them.
Yeah, I was have my SIM card in Gaza still active.
Ah,
Yeah, and I start
Alhamdulillah.
to text them by local message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and no anyone reply.
Allah.
I die and sent
Yeah.
message by WhatsApp to make sure or like that. No anyone
No
reply.
reply.
Yeah, then I die already.
You're like
this
dying
time.
already.
Yeah, no feelings. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
cry about your family and
Yeah.
like that.
Because you see your home destroyed and you cannot
Yeah,
connect with your family.
you cannot connect. And I was asked my uncle. He was here. He say we don't know also. Then after 1 hours, there is message coming to me. We are okay, but I didn't believe.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like
maybe
too good to be true.
Yeah, I need to be true. Then I text them. I need to call you at this time if you can.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, they say okay. After half an hour we will call you. Just my mother, she called me and I told her call my siblings to make sure
Yeah, yeah.
they
yeah.
are good and like that. It
Allahu
was
Akbar.
so hard, and they said we have announcement from the Israel army. We will destroy this building, and before 5 minutes of destroy, they leave.
They evacuate.
Yeah, you know, the deep in the story. All the people, all the neighbor from this building, they was leave, and no anyone know if this apartment have people there or families and like that. Then my mother was clean around the home and like that. She opened the door and she found woman run
Running.
by the stair. Yeah, she asked her what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Why you? She said they will destroy the building. And my mother start to call everyone, come, run.
Evacuate the building.
Yeah, the building will destroy. And you know, my grandfather and the grandmother, they 60 years and 74.
Have to run on the stairs.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
they
God.
have
A wheelchair.
Yeah, chair. That one they cannot down by stairs by themselves. Then they call يعني some youth and like that
Yeah.
to
Have to
hold
carry.
them. Yeah, to carry
Allahu
them,
Akbar.
and until they survived, and they start to run. Some of them without slippers and without shoes. They
To
just
save their life.
Yeah, they just run in the street.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Brother, I'm speechless. I don't know what to respond because
Yes.
Allahu Akbar. But something that is miracle, they are still alive. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So, what is your ultimate dream after you complete your study here? You wanna contribute back to your country, or what is it?
Actually, يعني, I have a plan to study master here, and beside that, if I found the work, any job, I will complete my study and my degrees here. After that, one day I will back to Gaza, but يعني, if I can make achievement here, help my family, help my country here in Malaysia, I will not give up to back and without any achievement I did it before leave. Then I have a plan to to be here for a time and start to achieve something like
Yeah,
a master, PhD,
Yeah.
and like that.
Do you ever think of bringing all your family to stay and settle down here?
Yani, it's quite hard because we have a business.
Correct.
in
Oh, I
Gaza.
have a business in
Yeah,
Gaza.
and my father and my uncle, and my grandfather, they the owners.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
then
So they have many
yeah,
things to consider.
one day I should to back to them and complete what their job.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Before we end our discussion, deep in your heart, in your mind, do you think there will be peace in Palestine one day during your life?
Actually, everyone listen. There is every year they make agreement, international
Yeah.
agreement to make a peace between Israel people and Palestinian. But I says it's impossible.
Possible.
Yeah, and we not allowed to that. From
Mhm.
my heart, I will not allow to make a peace between who stolen my home.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
stole who
Your
stolen,
land.
yeah, our land and our Al Masjid Al Aqsa Al Mubarak.
Yes.
Al
Inshallah.
Masjid Al Aqsa Al Mubarak not just for us, for Palestinians. It's for all of people,
Yeah, all Muslims
all
in the world.
Muslims, all Muslim. Then our aims in Palestinian people and our what our mission to make Al Quds freedom. Then if I make a peace with this Israeli people, the freedom for the Palestinian will not achieve.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, then it's how can I allow to them to make a peace with the army and like that. Then if it's happen, I will not allow to that. But inshallah, not happen anymore. But they try. They tried many
They will
times,
keep on
many times.
trying, but you will
Yeah,
not
they
allow.
will keep it trying, but we will not allow for them.
Inshallah.
And the children now, 4 years or 5 years,
Mhm.
if you ask him, do you need a peace between Israeli and people? He will not say no,
They will say
because
never.
his family give him this information. We will not allow since he was
And they
young.
experience themselves
Yeah.
the suffering in Palestine.
Yes,
Inshallah. Brother Anas, may Allah bless you.
Allah.
And thank you for being in our AP podcast.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, brother. Assalamu alaikum,
Wa
brother.
alaikum salam. And one thing for sure, Palestine will not be alone.
Inshallah. And Malaysia, it's the first supporter for us during the war or any things happen to Palestine. The Malaysian, Indonesian, this country, the first supporter to us.
Inshallah.
And I want to thank Malaysia government and Malaysian people to help the Palestinian people in Palestine and Gaza.
Inshallah. So let's end our discussion because we have nasi lemak. Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng.
Alright. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.